Okay, 25 seasons. When someone says that, what comes into your mind? Because for anyone that is listening or watching Afidra, 25 seasons of playing constant basketball, that's crazy.
It's a hobby I really love.
Afidra, it's only love.
Yeah.
25 is such a long time.
No, it isn't. It isn't. Because if you changing hobbies is not something easy. It's really difficult. My lifestyle is about physical fitness. Basketball is my hobby. So the two go hand in hand.
Yes.
Yeah, so while I'm doing the physical work, basketball is a way of getting off. Getting off that physical running, the doing of burpees, a lot of that work. Basketball is just a way of getting away, and I don't know, I'm lucky that I can be competitive in my hobby. Yeah, and I've managed to stay there for all those years, 25 years. Yeah.
Where did it all start?
It started in 1996, Kakira, where I was bullied into carrying a basketball for practice by my brothers.
What had you done?
No, I was just told, please carry for us this ball. And I walked with them to a basketball court. I knew I was just giving them the ball and I go and play my soccer. And they told me, no, you have to sit and watch because I'm a last born.
Okay.
So I sat, watched. After that, they started teaching me how to shoot. Then my brother, the one I follow, called Jesse, was playing for Power Basketball Club. So when we got holidays, he told me, come, we go. Come. Took me to YMCA. I shot a bit, looking at all these tall, big guys. That
Were
time
you tall
there
by then?
was, no, I was really short and tiny. That time the late Manut Ball was still playing for Power at that point. And I looked at this tall guy dunking with his feet on the ground and I was like, I asked my brother, how do you play against this guy? My brother said, you don't. You just pray he's not there. When he's there, you have to shoot from far.
And since that time, you've not looked back.
I have not looked
It's
back.
now 25 seasons. So you were playing soccer before.
Yes.
How was it like?
Soccer was fun. It was fun. I used to enjoy being a striker. Next time I'm playing as a defender, then I'm goalkeeping. It was fun. Until one time in senior one at Ginger College, the pitch had about 40 people playing, and you wouldn't tell which side anyone is taking the ball. It was just about, I need to get my foot on the ball. It took me 3 minutes. I could not get the ball. I was running, and the basketball court was across, and there were about 8 people.
Okay.
I told myself, I need to do something. Let me go and just play basketball. So I realized the basketball court was always empty, the soccer pitch was full. And then I also said, holidays, I play basketball. So
Let me do this.
I left soccer.
Wow. 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 That's very unbelievable. Played at different clubs, Falcons, Power, which is home, I want to think.
Power is home.
Power is home.
Power is
Considering
home, yes.
your brother played there. How does
Brother
that happen?
played there. Then I was welcomed into the team by Bariamjura Charles, the late Bagenda Elliott. Those two gentlemen really spent a lot of time on me. Really, really a lot of time. Bagenda Elliott, who was a point guard, but he would take me through post moves. And it's fascinating, a point guard teaching you how to post. That was strange. And then Charles Bariamjura, one-on-one. And the only thing he used to tell me, you have to be fit. Always keep fit. Keep fit. In your free time, just go and run. All he just kept telling me was run, run, run. And to date, when I meet him, it's all about keep running and don't stop playing, keep playing. So those two gentlemen, I appreciate them so much.
When you look at the 25 seasons, what would you say they've been like? How pleased are you with what you've achieved in the 25 seasons? But also, most importantly, what have you done differently to still be going after 25 seasons?
Okay, the first season, 1999, was really, really, there was a lot of tension, a lot of pressure, being scared. I was barely 18, but I was playing, forced onto a starting 5, and trust me, it was not easy. But those two gentlemen kept telling me, no, you can manage, just play. But about the 25 years, I have enjoyed every bit of his 25 years. And the best is that I've played with different generational types of players and gotten to study them, gotten to look at their strengths, having to keep up with what they like doing, because it's a team, it's teamwork. So you can't play the same way you were playing in the year 2000. When it came to 2008, it was a different crop of players. I had to adapt to play like them. Then you get to the 2015, 2016, again I had to adapt. Then 2021, had to adapt, because all these are different generations with different styles of playing and different philosophies. But the one thing that always remained constant, keeping fit. Fit and disciplined.
And how easy or how hard was it to adapt? Because it's one of the hard things to do.
Very
if you
difficult.
played with a certain generation and there comes a new one that is completely different, and you don't have so much time to adjust, how easy or how hard is it?
It is very difficult. You just have to be very patient. Very, very patient.
But also hope that the people on the other side are equally patient with you. Not so.
You know, it is hard for someone to be patient with you, but it's easier for you to be patient with them. Yeah. So you just have to be patient with them. And the people I played with before kept saying, or up to date keep saying, I am making it difficult for these newer people to play because I play the old way, and these people have a new way of playing which I can't fit into. And not to put up an argument, I accept and tell them fine. But at the back of my mind, I'm like, but it is what I want.
Yes.
I want the challenge. I want to be able to fit in and play like them. And that's what keeps me going. Challenge myself and say, I can play with these boys. I can play with these kids. I can do what they're doing. And I can even show them how to do it better.
Yes.
And that's what I keep doing. Yeah.
You know, I know you've talked about fitness being one of your hobbies or something you love so much. And it goes a long way for an athlete. Fitness is almost everything for an athlete, because if you're not fit, then you can't do much. You know, but I know that away from fitness, there is much more that you put in to ensure that you're healthy and just in the right shape for every game that goes by. So talk to us about that journey, those things, those habits that you have taken up to ensure that you're still the way you are after 25 seasons. Because, Isaac, let's face it, it's people that have played 3 seasons, but if you looked at them now, you're going to think, you'll be asking the question of when did you retire? And they'll say, no, I'm still playing. And you're like, you are? Don't you know some?
Yes, I do. I know very many, actually. Well, discipline. And discipline is really broad, very, very broad. It's about your health, about your lifestyle, about how you feed, how much time you sleep, how much rest you get. All these are very important things. And alcohol consumption. I quit taking alcohol in 2019. I'm not telling people to stop. I know some people will tell you I can't do without a bottle of beer, but minimize. Just try and minimize what you take. Control the amount of alcohol you take. Get some rest and have better feeding habits. And please, try and sleep in the night. In the night. Don't tell me I get home at 5 a.m. and sleep up to midday.
Emphasize that considering we are in the festive season.
Well,
so emphasize
there's an exception to the rule. For now, you really can't blame people.
Okay.
Most people will tell you, I've worked hard the whole year. It's time for me to let loose. Which is okay, you can let loose, but do it cautiously, do it with care. It doesn't hurt to get at least 7 hours of night sleep. Not telling me I slept from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. No.
Night sleep.
Night sleep. Because, you know, when you sleep, the body recuperates. Your organs release a lot of toxic chemicals from your body. So you need that. Your body needs that. But most of us, we sleep less. And then whatever we put in our bodies, we don't do so much to take it out. So we consume a lot of unhealthy things and work out less or do less to excrete these things.
You're shaking a table that has expensive things, including the whole stable of taking in so many things and not
I'm not taking them out.
not taking them out.
No, this is for athletes and professional athletes.
Even
And why you are saying most people 3-4 years and you wonder what is going on, that's what actually happens. We get carried away with the distractions, may I call them distractions of life. They really disrupt us a lot. Yeah, I get so much money, I start looking at going to train today. No. Let me go chill this evening with my friends. So it becomes, you used to practice 4 times a week, you start practicing twice, you're sleeping less, your health starts deteriorating, you start getting obese. Now when it hits you, then you try to work out so hard, you start injuring yourself in the process. So it's about discipline, which is very broad.
It's really broad, so broad. But listen, that message of sleeping a bit more, I think we that we'll have to cut out the clip and spread it, because Isaac, especially here in the city, you know what the song says, "Echibuge echiro," it's something else completely. But I understand where you're coming from, and
Yes.
I think you're the best person, because listen, 25 seasons is not mean fit, and I'm sure everyone agrees with me. You've talked about a couple of things in there. What do you think? And I know you've talked about adapting with different generations of basketball players. When you look at the generation we have now, could be going by the National Basketball League or the basketball all around us, the generation of the Ugandan basketball players that we have now, Isaac. What do you make of it? How do you think they rate?
They're very talented. I can't take that away from them. However, they really need so much guidance, and they need to be very patient with themselves and patient with those who advise them. And they need to start taking in advice and listen. And that also constitutes being disciplined. Yeah, they just need those things, those few things.
With those, they are good.
They're good, and they need to
reach
work
any
out
heights.
more. The time you have at training on court with your coach and team is not enough. It's never enough for you to become elite and hit top notch. It is not enough. You need to put in extra. That extra work is what will get you to be exceptional. But if you just want to be average, please utilize the training session. But if you want to be exceptional, you need to put in that extra work. Extra shooting, extra working on your fitness, listening to advice. And I always say this generation is very lucky that any basketball material is on the internet. The time some of us were starting up, even watching an NBA game, you are very lucky to get to watch it, because we didn't have, internet was not that spread. Not everyone could afford DSTV back then. Yeah, so right now, there's a lot of basketball material, a lot, even health material, even ways to stay ahead of your competition on the internet. I just pray, my plea is they utilize it. It will help them become exceptional players and take the nation's name basketball-wise to greater heights.
Yeah.
I really look forward to having a national team that has 10 local-based players. I look forward hearing that 5 Ugandans have been signed to play in Europe. I look forward to those times. Yeah. That will make me the happiest person in the basketball circles, just to have such things happening.